Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm not at 6,000 miles yet, but I'm picking up the bike from service. Fucking great times, right? Well, I'm going to tell you why my bike was back at Greater Boston Motorsports, which, by the way, if you live in the Boston area, I highly suggest you look into these guys to do your service, because they are freaking awesome. I mean, I bought the bike from them, obviously, and they're just super cool dudes. They do anything you need them to, and they do some quality work. But why was the bike in service? Well, it's in service for the same reason you're not going to see any videos of me riding around Virginia Beach. And it is not a good thing. But the bike didn't fuck up. It's completely my fault. Well, not really my fault. It's U-Haul's fault, god damn it. Alright, so this is what happened. So we went to leave to go to Virginia Beach on Thursday last week. We're going to pick up the trailer and whatnot, and then we're going to head straight out from getting the trailer to next turn. We're going to head straight out from U-Haul with the trailer and the bike on it to go to Virginia Beach. So I go there, get the trailer, blah blah blah. We do everything, we set everything up, and I'm like, alright, let's load her up. So we got the U-Haul motorcycle trailer, which you would assume works fantastic for the purpose of what I needed it for. Blinker, god damn it. But for whatever reason, the U-Haul motorcycle trailer ramp, basically the gate that lifts up behind the trailer once you load up the bike and whatnot, for whatever reason, this enclosure that pops down to make your ramp, it is about maybe 4 feet long. Now, obviously where it's shorter, that means the ramp is at a higher angle, which I'm not worried about being able to get the bike up, because I just kick it in first gear and kind of clutch it up and let it do the work. Now the problem was, where the ramp was so short, the ramp was at a steep angle, which caused a nice bump once the front wheel got over the top of the ramp into the bed of the trailer. Now, I'm looking at it going, I don't know, I don't like this. It looks like it's going to be too close. But I have to get it up there, and there's nowhere for me to really lay the ramp on, or a hill that I could angle it up to where the angle wouldn't be too steep. So I didn't really have a choice. Well, I go to load the trailer, or I go to load the bike on the trailer, and what happens is not so good. Once the front wheel gets over, oil pan hits. I'm like, fuck. Well, at this point I don't really have a choice. It has to go over. It's stuck on it. Push it over. I look down. All of my oil is underneath of the bike. That ain't good. It put a hole in my oil pan about the size of a quarter. I am pissed off. And now let me give you the timetable of what's going down right now. So at this point, taking it to Virginia Beach is kind of out of the question, because obviously I have no oil. I need a new oil pan. First thought was fuck. Second thought, let me call a BMW dealer in Virginia Beach and see what's good, see if they have one in stock, or if they can get one quickly, and if I can just clean the oil off of this trailer, strap her down, bring her in, and maybe I can salvage one day of riding. So I call the BMW dealer down in Virginia Beach. Guy answers, blah blah blah, let him know the situation. He says, yeah, no, there's no way we'd be able to do that. It's not enough time. So I'm like, fuck. So it is Tuesday. GBM closes at 7. So I call. Luckily, I know guys that work there, because I mean, working for Cycles, it's all part of the same company. So I call, like, Jimmy. Yo, this is the situation that happened. I'm in Quincy. GBM is in Arlington, which is not close, and it is currently 5:40 in the afternoon/evening, whichever you prefer. So he was like, yeah, man, I mean, we're not supposed to do pickup or drop-offs after 6. He's like, but obviously just bring it in. And I look, bike is off the trailer, oil is everywhere, and it is 5:40. I put it in my GPS. It says I will get there at 6:52 if I leave right then. So I'm like, God damn it. Like, I need to be able to leave to go to Virginia Beach tonight. Obviously, the bike can come with me. This needs to happen tonight. I need to try and get this there at the worst possible time, so this can get done while I'm gone. When I get back, I can pick up the bike. I don't lose the ability to go to work or have to ride the Grom to work. Everything's done by the time I get back. So, wife runs over to Walgreens. By the way, handled this amazingly well because I was not in a very good mood. Not a very good mood, obviously. Why would I be? So, she ran over to Walgreens, grabbed some Dawn dish detergent, which obviously, if you've seen the commercials, they clean oil off of little duckies with Dawn. So, she figured that would be a good way to clean the oil off, which actually worked fantastic. Had a shit ton of water bottles in the back of the car from where driving for Lyft, and just put Dawn all over the damn bed of the trailer, and we start cleaning up with a whole roll of toilet paper towels that she just bought. We're going. I mean, it gets to 6 o'clock, and I'm like flipping out, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Just whatever is done is done. Now let me try to put this fucking bike back on the damn trailer and hit the oil pan again, which at this point, who really gives a fuck because it's already destroyed. So I get the bike back up there. One, it was super sketchy because everything's slippery still. The tires still have some oil on it. I get it halfway up where it catches, and I'm like, have one leg up on the trailer, one leg on the ground. I'm like, this is super awkward. I swear to God, if I drop this bike right after I just cracked the goddamn oil pan, shit will go down in this U-Haul parking lot, and I might potentially burn this place to the ground. So, tell my wife, just grab the back and make sure, just grab the tail of the bike and make sure it's stable. So she grabs it, I give it one heave-ho, and we get it up in that bitch. I strap the bitch down, and I am going like 85 miles an hour down the fucking highway with the trailer, with the bike on the trailer, trying to get the bike back to GBM. I pull up to GBM. I ended up taking like 15 minutes off of the trip, because obviously whenever I looked at 5:40, it said I was going to get there 6:52. We didn't leave until like right at 6. So I ended up shaving a lot of time off of this, flying down the highway. Luckily I didn't get pulled over, and get it there at 6:52, and ran in. Jimmy, dude, help me get this shit off the trailer. So just so we didn't cause any other damage to the damn bike, we had to bring another ramp out, like just one of the single ramps that you would usually use 2 of to get into the back of a truck, and we brought the bike down off of that ramp to get it out. And I showed him, and he's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. The hole was about this big that this trailer made on the bike. It was obscene how large the hole was from the oil pan hitting the trailer. But luckily, I made it there, did it in time, got the bike dropped off. Luckily, I still have like $300 on my PCMP, which is the preferred customer maintenance plan, which you can actually work into your deal whenever you buy the bike. So it's basically like you'll add like $800 onto your deal or whatever and get like $1,100 worth of service credit. Mine was like, since I knew everyone there, it was like $300 added onto my deal, and I got an additional like $800 service credit, which is a fucking bomb-ass PCMP, by the way. But yeah, we ended up getting it there, dropping it off, and then I had to just literally drive straight back to U-Haul with that trailer, drop it off, and that's it. Like, just drop it off, and then we left to go to Virginia Beach. So basically, I paid U-Haul $15 to break my bike. Yeah, $15 to fuck my bike up and have me drop it off and lose 4 hours of travel time because their fucking motorcycle ramp is so terrible that it popped a hole in my fucking oil pan. And this is not a short bike. Like a Multistrada or a fucking GS would have had no problems. It's got a lot more ground clearance. But this bike is not short by any means. If you were trying to put a Harley on this thing, negative. It would have been real bad. You would have fucked up the headers. You would have done a lot of damage to a bigger, shorter bike. Because I mean, this bike isn't short. So I'm not happy at all with how things happened. I didn't even get to meet up with Yummy. I didn't get to meet up with anybody because of this situation. And I had $300 left on my PCMP and still had to pay $180. even with my employee discount that I still get there. Oh, I'm so infuriated about this fucking situation that happened, and it's just it all could have been avoided if they wouldn't have had a 2-foot fucking ramp for their motorcycle trailer. I don't understand what the problem would be with having a taller gate on the back. It's not creating any drag. It's got like the chain link cutout on the actual metal, so it's not like it's dragging at all. The wind's flowing right through it, and it's just so stupid that you're marketing this trailer as a motorcycle trailer, but like the ramp is not conducive to putting a motorcycle in it. Like, yeah, it has a wheel chalk and like the tie down points are where they need to be, but like I can't even load a bike into it without it fucking up my bike. So how in God's name is that a motorcycle trailer? I'm not riding a bagger. I'm not riding a fucking lowrider. Like, this isn't a chopper. It's a normal height motorcycle. It's a street bike with a pretty normal height. I mean, it's decently off the ground, and it still just got demolished. And like, it's not like it grazed it. Like I said, it put a fucking quarter-size hole in my oil pan, and it's just like, what the fuck do you do? Like, what do you do when that fucking happens? Like, luckily the timing, like whenever we got back from the trip to Virginia Beach, bike was done that day, which is fantastic. That is awesome. It's just another reason why I trust the guys at GBM to take care of my bike. They know what they're doing. They're great guys, great customer service. But good God, U-Haul, get your shit together, my friends, because this is not acceptable. I mean, I literally paid them $15 for that freaking 4 hours of trailer rental, literally because their trailer fucked up my bike. That is not a motorcycle trailer. No, I will never, ever, ever rent that motorcycle trailer again. It doesn't make any sense to get that trailer. It really does not. I mean, ooh, nice, Penagale. I don't know, I'm really pissed because I was extremely excited about being able to bring the bike down there, ride around Virginia Beach. I finally got to go home, and I was really looking forward to being able to ride my bike down there. And because of the incompetency of U-Haul for creating a trailer, or whoever the fuck makes their trailers, having a trailer made for motorcycles that you can't even load a motorcycle onto, that's just it's fucking incredible. It doesn't make any sense. It was and I can legitimately say it was no fault of mine. I've loaded thousands of motorcycles on trailers. It literally was a part of the job that I had prior to going back to hotels. So it's not like I didn't know what I was doing. I've done this a million times. I've loaded it onto the bed of trucks with single ramps. Like, this is not something that I just had no idea how to do. Like, I've done it a million fucking times over. And of course, this happens whenever I load my bike. I'm baffled at the fact that this is even something that can happen whenever you get a trailer that is supposed to be for motorcycles. No, I do not have an Easy Pass. I have a Fender Eliminator. I like how the light flashes when I go by and just says contact Easy Pass, instead of like lighting up something that says stop bitch, you ain't got no kinds of money for this, because that's the light I would have. Sorry bitch, you cannot pass. Like Gandalf pops up, you shall not pass.
You give me fever. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I got rhythm, I got music. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. That's why the ladies are sing, sing, sing. Everybody start to sing. Woo, woo. Now you're singing with the swing. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But there's something you should know. Ha ha, baby, ho ho ho.
Yeah, so Instagram and everything's been kind of quiet because of that. And I think the only thing I really put up with the stuff about Top Golf when I was there, which was fucking awesome, by the way. Top Golf is so sick. I was killing that white zone and the black zone. But yeah, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this little update on my continued motorcycle troubles. But we are up and running. We are good. That's why there were no videos last week. I apologize. But we're back. We're back, guys. So, hope you enjoyed this little update. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.